got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Alright, and we are live. I think the fan is blowing right on it if you want to move that real quick.
Okay.
Just angle it differently. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Welcome in, everybody. Like I said, we've got Mrs. GM here.
That's me.
We're playing whatever the hell this is. What do you think? You think this is gonna be good, or?
Sure.
Let's see. Before we get started, what should we call you? Here, you type.
Oh, okay. Alright, what's our name?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Give me something.
Okay.
Should it be Vris? Should it be our couple name?
Vris. Yes.
Boom.
Alright. Confirm. Let me see here. How much does the audio matter in this game? Shouldn't be too much, I don't think. You want to read this one?
No.
You wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you come from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach.
Great sound effects.
Thank you. I don't have enough money for a soundboard yet, so.
Oh Oh, God.
Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can't I go on? Wait. Is the narrator talking to us directly?
That's crazy.
What the fuck is happening right now?
This is gonna be insane.
Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Oh, an eternity, if you catch my drift.
What is this?
Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Vriss. May I continue? Please go on. Here, you be us. I'll be everyone else.
Okay.
Okay, then. As I was...
Sorry.
As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery.
Oh, lovely.
A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugworms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easily. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do?
Dig up the face.
Dig up the face?
Hell yeah.
Oh god, this is gonna be the worst. This is gonna be so chaotic.
Chaos.
You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Is that a coin? There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see.
That what you think the ocean sounds like?
What do you think the ocean sounds like?
Sorry.
No, please do your ocean.
Poseidon. Please continue.
I like that. You're a take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. And so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Yeah, why not?
Sure. Why not?
Why, hello, I'm Dwight. This is Dwight.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And I think this is Claudette. And she is Claudette.
Nice call, babe.
We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her.
Not Yukon Cornelius.
And this is for you! Oh, I think it's booze. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation.
Yeah, not food or shelter. A drink.
Well, I have a feeling we're in the entities realm, so it doesn't really matter if we eat.
Ah.
Yeah. Frankly, anything that we find here to eat would probably be awful.
Okay.
Where was I? But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of a fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time.
That's fair. That's fair.
What do we think? Are we gonna get roofied? Is that what's happening here?
Full send it.
Full send? Thank you.
Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious.
You're welcome. Oh, I think they liked that.
Yeah.
Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh, a beach ball.
Wilson!
It does kind of look like Wilson with the handprint. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground.
That's fair.
Philip! I forget her name. Also, I think I forget Huntress's real name. He's Evan.
Evan.
Yep,
Got it.
the trapper. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. What is this pose? What is this fucking pose the trapper is in?
He's jumping for joy.
Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Not a good enough excuse to use the word penetration. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous line of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. This game is fucking ridiculous.
Is this?
I told you it was weird. I warned you. Maybe not enough, but if I had, you probably wouldn't have agreed to do this.
I agreed to this when I was half asleep.
What do you do? Well, we don't want to be rude, right? We should probably throw it back to them.
Yeah.
You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Alright. Muscle mommy!
Oh, Jesus.
Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in your hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion into their private beach life. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Friss. You were made for this.
Oh, God.
Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out.
I like that the narrator and the ocean seem to hate each other.
Oh, absolutely, apparently. Like, we're gonna find out, like, later in the game that they were, like, bitter exes, right? Like, that's...
It wouldn't surprise me.
No. Honestly, I don't know what to expect from this game at this point. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next.
No good reason except that they're killers.
Well, I mean, I guess. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's just best to go with Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone that always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Valid. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Deep sigh. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game, too. Either that, or he saw a butterfly or something.
ADD, we love it.
He's a broody boy. I would assume. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here.
That's rude.
I just want to know, can I kill him or not?
Jesus.
You know you can't. At least not yet. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Vriss, you might want to say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh shit.
Oh.
This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Oh god. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember.
Love that.
Love it. How attractive would you say you are? Oh, that's like a 10, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this?
Ouch.
Ouch. I mean, he does have forearms the size of my thigh. But,
fair enough.
Yeah. Trapper flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility, flight, super strength.
Flight.
Flight? Flight, for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still... Fuck, I can't talk. You take this one real quick.
I'm still not where I want to be.
Fuck me, alright.
You were so close.
I was. What was your best subject in school?
Not math.
Definitely not math. History?
Yep.
History. I am a history major, after all. History. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we always will. But it's still... What's your favorite animal?
What the fuck is a mustelid?
I don't know.
That one.
That one? Just for the... Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelid is, and you were just hoping it's some secret answer that it results in a hilarious Easter egg, right?
100%.
I mean, because there's no Easter egg, it's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that.
I was obsessed with ferrets for a while, so it's not a complete lie.
No. My grandmother, when I was growing up, had like 6 ferrets in her house. The one that you didn't meet.
Okay.
And they were adorable. They smell awful.
Yeah.
But they are so cute.
I wanted one until I held one at Petco. And it noodled and I didn't know what to do.
What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse is a fucking color. Alright.
That's the closest to purple. Go that one.
Is it? Okay. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. It's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses. No biggie.
I don't want to start anything, but I was supposed to read that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You can take this line.
Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you.
I don't remember Huntress being a cannibal, but interesting. What's your dream job?
Astronaut.
Astronaut? Yeah, you want to go to space?
Yep. Oh, my bad. It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think.
It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing. Forever. Wow, he really is such a broody boy, huh?
If he was blonde, Grace would love him.
Oh, probably. You in chat? We're calling you out. Best flavor of ice cream. Definitely not horse flesh. That sounds uncomfortable. I like vanilla.
Sure.
Vanilla? How would you read this?
My favorite flavor is pain.
No, I know. How would you voice act it for me?
I just did. I read it.
My favorite flavor is pain! Same! Same here. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. What does pain taste like, chat? I'm confused. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived, myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. Even for faceless voices.
What
Tell
on
me.
earth is this game?
I don't know. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream?
I'm doubling down.
You're
Vanilla.
doubling down on vanilla even though the narrator said pick mint chip?
What's he gonna do?
Okay.
The best flavor is vanilla.
You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again.
How many times do you think it will let me not pick mint chip?
You know what? That's a really great question, and I'm very curious.
Vanilla.
Vanilla?
The best flavor is vanilla.
A rebel, huh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand. It feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. Oh my god! Okay.
Do we have to go through all that again?
I don't know. Oh, it looks like we have to go back to this. Yeah. We'll do a little skips. Do you want to pick the same answers through, or do we even remember our answers?
I'm pretty sure I can remember them. Are we gonna say mint chip this time?
I mean, we should probably say mint chip this time so that we can get to the next scene.
Fine.
Flight, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
History.
History. Let me see if I can't turn up the audio a little bit. Because I can't... There we go. Hopefully that's not reading through the mic too badly.
You could turn the music down.
What do you mean?
So like background music? Why do we need that up so high?
I just want to be able to hear what's happening, because there's like sound effects going on.
Oh, alright.
I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Where was I? Favorite animal. Do you want to say something other than mustelid?
Cats.
You want to say cats? Definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl I have some specific love of all things cats? More specifically, black cats? Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse was what we said first time. You gonna keep that one? Alright. Dream job was astronaut. Best flavor of ice cream.
Here we go. Vanilla.
Vanilla. They like pain. He likes vanilla and pain. Best flavor of ice cream is...
Mint chip.
mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. Pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Damn! Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's just not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Is this you?
Fuck off.
Hey, Space Dog Maniacs, welcome in. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. This is Hooked on You. It is a Dead by Daylight dating simulator that is fucking wild, my man. we have no idea what's going on at this point, and I am...
We've only died once so far.
Only once, and we didn't even really die, honestly.
We got forced to quit.
We got forced to
take
quit.
mint shit.
I just don't like mint, man. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. She was, in fact, basically murdered by society.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Does she have glass in her arm?
Yes, she does. Yep, and one of this leg here, I believe it's her right leg, is actually completely separated at the thigh because she was cut up by a katana and then pushed out of a plate glass window.
Jesus. Okay.
I like this spirit lady. Yeah, no, the spirit's pretty cool. She's kind of edgy. I like it. This is my pick, though, honestly, and I don't care that I've become a self-parody at this point. I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on the island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus, that sounds like a slur, right? Like, I think I'd rather you just call me a slur at that point.
Good lord.
That's not nice. He's not nice. You could feel safe in her arms. Oh, absolutely. Until she started throwing hatchets at you. But you know what? So
That's
sometimes...
all on your definition.
Yeah, I guess.
Safe.
You love it. Only sometimes. Ew. Really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it! Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. Are you sure this isn't you?
Yeah, I do like the spirit.
For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. My wife throws things at me all the time.
The wife's job.
Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby.
It's like we're yachting.
It is in fact like we're yachting. His daddy owns a big mine, so he is actually super rich in...
Must be nice.
in
My dad's
canon.
just dead.
Jesus Christ. I can't even with you. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I found the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do we want to go? I think we should either go to the lounge,
Yacht.
or the yacht. You want to go with Trapper?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the yacht? God. Perfect. You obviously have a modicum of good taste and good judgment. I at least hope you do. Well, guess we'll find out. I love this pose. I don't know why he keeps doing it, but I fucking love this pose. It's so ridiculous.
Beautiful.
He's so handsome. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless.
How strong your bones are? What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. It did the musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence, why we shall therefore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. Really? We couldn't get the other two of the original 4 survivors? We're just stuck with Claudette and Dwight?
The game literally just told you they didn't make it through the interview process.
Yeah, but there's something like 40 survivors. I might be exaggerating, but there's like a ton of survivors, even if we just count the original ones. Where is my British bad boy David?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. We'll continue. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. This is another fucking pose. Just... Yes, please. Would you read this while I'm drinking?
We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. To the yacht! However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised.
We don't have much autonomy around here.
Oh.
The least you can do is allow us to do our job.
Fair enough.
The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Follow us.
Hey, narrator.
Yes, something I can help you with.
Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape?
Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken.
It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though.
Oh, right. Yes, that. That's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious.
Is it just a sandals?
It's just the sandals. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there with all the money that comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly, when I agree with them. Not like the other island. So what'll it be? Oh, we get to reaffirm our choice.
Alright, well I picked yacht. If you want to pick somewhere else, you can.
No, we can go to the yacht. We'll go Trapper. Trapper is very pleased with your choice. Not just because he owns this boat, either. Clearly you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. Unfortunately, that means these uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. Jesus Christ, he's so fucking uppity. I'll make sure the help wash it as soon as they leave. Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else.
He's just MJF.
Yeah, you know what? He is just MJF, isn't he? I get why you like him now.
Okay. It's just because Osprey was not good.
I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. If you're used to it at this point. So it's time to get to the good stuff. Eating! As a guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's a menu.
a beef carpaccio.
You want the carpaccio? Alright. Raw, simple, tasty. Maybe even a little risky. It's beef carpaccio all the way from me. Oh, that was you. Do you want to read it?
Nope, you got it, babe.
Sorry. You can do this one.
Oh, thank you. And I'm sure a group with such particular tastes will all surely love it.
Great choice. It's my favorite. Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you eat what you can how you can. Oh, Wraith is an edgy boy. He doesn't. He's a vegetarian boy. Gross. Not just meat, but raw meat. Will you be wearing a fur coat throughout the meal too? No, it's far too warm for that. But maybe some fun little slippers.
I love her.
The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy. Please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else?
Thank them.
You want to thank them? Yeah, we are always nice to the service industry in this house.
We tip.
We tip.
Tip well.
We try.
I'm all set, but thanks for your great service. I mean it. Fantastic.
Wow, no one ever thanks us for anything. Thank you. I'll thank you kindly for never speaking out loud to my guests without being spoken to first. Now scram! Now that the help is gone, the killers... You know, killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone. Today, anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That lacks a bit of punch. I'm sticking with the killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. They each seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, deftly avoiding any engagement with you at all costs.
Yep.
Who will you allow to steal you away for a quick second? Let's see. You were vibing with Spirit and Huntress. And you like MJF Trapper.
I like all of them except Wraith. You picked this one. I picked the location.
I want Spirit.
Okay.
You look between Huntress and Trapper and catch Spirit's eye. She's glowering at you. Once she has seen you, she locks on and floats over without looking away once. Oh god. Tell me the truth and I'll know if you're lying. You only chose this lot so you could get a better look at it. Because you're already planning on how to sabotage it.
Sabotage the yacht?
Yeah, the yacht. Right. Oh, there's her katana.
Oh.
Yeah, see the leg is separated.
Oh, wow.
And her arm, one of her arms is as well, but it's covered by her kimono.
Gnarly.
Trust me, just go with it.
Of
course you are. These big dumb boats are so obscene. They're nothing but floating tributes to wasteful megalomania of the uber wealthy. God, I love her. The pleasure barge belongs at the bottom of the ocean. But not before the obnoxious elites who believe this kind of lifestyle is righteous are chained up inside of it. Excellent idea, to punish them for their excesses. We'll watch as their screams bubble up from their watery grave. Congratulations on getting the full Spirit experience so quickly. Or condolences, either or.
what just happened?
I think we made it in good with Spirit.
Hey-o.
I hope. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored and on my yacht that's unacceptable. Declan? Yes, sir.
Oh.
Prepare a libation, something that will impress our new guests. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla, make sure we've got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. Declan, Carla, oh, sorry.
Declan, Carla? I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette.
Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl, Christina, you know those two? Maybe they work on that other island. Yo, Vriss, ready your mouth hole.
We're just gonna let that one...
If I didn't already have a killer fucking thumbnail, this would be the thumbnail. Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. While undoubtedly crass, he does have a point.
No.
A mini-game is coming, and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. Mini-games consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise... Oh my god, it's a fucking skill check. So in the actual Dead by Daylight game, as a survivor, a lot of the stuff that you have to do will trigger a skill check. And it's a spinning wheel, and you have to stop on this target.
My hand-eye coordination is horrible.
Mine too. Give me the keyboard.
Wait, I want to try it.
You want to try it?
How
Okay.
many chances do you think we get?
Probably 1.
Oh, here we go.
Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start, not the end. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that?
Ready. Ready.
Away we go. The party never stops. Sorry, that was you.
That's okay.
Shots, 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 shots. Everybody. Sorry. Nice.
Killing it.
Oh, it doesn't explode. Like, if you do like 1 lap around on a generator, the generator will explode
Oh.
and regress. So I assumed it would be like that.
You're throwing me off. Shut up.
Should I still show up? Oh. Casual minigamer. There's a lot more to this game than just reading. Got an achievement.
Hey-o.
This whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it. So it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment at watching losers fail publicly. But don't expect luck to get you through this forever. Overwhelmed by the afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everything goes dark around you. And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed.
Sick.
I think we passed out. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave the yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brains as an entree.
Damn, I hate when I miss the live monkey brains.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable.
Is that a shot at Love Island?
I think it might have been. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's a very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific, it seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better, they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Okay. This
We're
is...
gonna have to arrange them at the
Yeah,
table.
yeah, this is... God, it's like planning our wedding all over again. And this is why we eloped, kids. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster.
Who's Trickster?
He's a K-pop idol who turns serial killer.
Okay.
Him?
Ah,
Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well they don't call him Unexpected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of
sure,
killers.
don't call him that, Chris.
Shut up. My whole shtick gets a little flustered. Look, he's got abs, okay? I can't help it. Hey there, you're looking good. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sat side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. The Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, can we begin dinner? Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Wait, do we not have to arrange them?
Guess not.
I guess not. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat! Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite! Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing the facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So, like, that's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true.
What is happening?
Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey Vriss, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down pants, you know?
Prince.
Is that not what I said?
You said pants.
Oh. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat.
I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat?
This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. Did I get that right? Did I pronounce that right?
You did.
Alright.
Great job.
The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Is that not where you are? Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it with the skull of Azeroth. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Vriss, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer up to carve Felix. I mean, oh my god, not Felix!
Am I supposed to know who Felix is?
Felix is another one of those survivors. Hang on, let me see if I can get a picture. He's an architect. Well, he used to be an architect. Oh god. Otherwise, they'll go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon. All while explaining the value in maintaining their tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus.
Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner?
Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh, more minigames.
This one's on you.
This one's on me. Here,
Yeah.
you take the mouse.
I've got the mouse.
Alright, hold on.
You ready?
Yeah, let me just move the mic real quick. Okay. Ready.
Do you need the instructions again?
No, I'm pretty sure I can remember how to hit a skill check.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Away we go.
Perfect.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You missed completely. There you go.
Hold on, this is long. Damn.
Not bad. Oh! Oh, look at that.
Nice. Oh god, this is moving so fast. Hold on. Ah!
You missed completely.
That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Now, to be fair, only one of them is actually, like, wearing a mask that covers his face.
That you know of. People didn't think Sting wore a mask either, Chris, and then what happened?
Yeah, I guess Sting... Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think the mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as I thought it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there.
Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead are not having to eat.
That's only one thing.
Think about it. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might not have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them?
Look at that seagull.
Oh yeah, we'll weaponize the ADD.
Oh, look over there. Oh, wow. You ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Lame misdirect.
Damn.
Yeah, she's right. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun.
But the seagull?
Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points.
I swear.
You're beginning to feel lightheaded.
It waved at me.
Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that, or someone has poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. The only one thing you must do to survive, you have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you'll pick at least one of them.
Oh, shit.
Because there are even more wrong paths. Paths? Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right?
Is that a shot at the mint chip?
It might have been. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if your answer to the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give that up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like.
Okay.
You wake to find Trapper holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. You had me worried out there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing them. You hear that? Nobody.
Thanks, I guess.
Don't mention it. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold. Oh, you love him, don't you?
I do.
Of course you do.
I'm starting to understand, I think.
When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, that table would be the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you, though. So I figured a little ocean air might help wake you up, and I brought you down by the water.
That's really thoughtful of you.
What? A magnificently muscular, wealthy, artistically gilded Adonis also can't be thoughtful? He is actually artistically inclined. His dad called him a sissy for it.
Oh.
Don't answer, because it's obvious. Adonis was a pussy. Killed by a boar? Get out of here with that garbage.
Jesus.
I do find myself in an unusual position, though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I'm here to talk to you like a normal human person. And right now, I'm worried that I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me, or how I feel about you. So I'll just put it out there. I might possibly like you. I can't say that about anyone, or really anyone on the island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time.
Oh no.
It's a big part of who I am, and I think you're ready for it. You watch as the trapper reaches into his singlet and pulls out
The wrestling ring.
some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He grips it firmly in his hand. It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a passion of mine. Would you like to see it?
Yep.
Absolutely, we would.
Yes, I'd love to. I'm so excited you're ready to share this with me.
Trapper does not unroll the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. The longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. What an interesting response.
Thanks, I hope?
The trapper looks at you, a piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves.
What?
What the fuck is happening? Was that not the right answer? Should we have called him a sissy? Ah, okay. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, that they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled!
Why are you saying it like that?
Is that not how they were saying it? You didn't see the wah-wah lines? With the... They were excited. Nervous. Ah!
Okay.
Playing
Sure.
sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time.
A campfire?
I love campfires. At this rate, we'll be late.
Playing sick?
Oh,
No, I was...
no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after when it comes for after what comes after the flirting.
Okay.
Did you get the joke?
Yes.
Go, 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 go. I guess we're late.
Late. Very important date.
Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop you do it.
I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss.
Voice trembling, you realize this is probably for you, but you embrace your fate.
Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out.
Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill, it's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody.
That was good.
That was solid. But we gotta still get started on story time. So, Vriss, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
Wraith.
Wraith?
It's his favorite thing to do.
I choose you, Wraith.
Hey!
Sorry. You read this one.
Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Damn.
I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in this story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping from the trunk. He opened it and found a stranger, bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off, into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. "What did you do?" he asked the boss. "I did your job for you." "What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars." The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. "Why do you think you're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are?" I don't know." "Yes, you do," screamed the boss. "Deep down, you've always known what's happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up loose ends. Or actually, you do." "No," the young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. "Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls." The young man's body shook with soft spasm as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl in the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in farther, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until... So, that was ripped directly from Wraith's backstory.
Mm-hmm.
The skull that he carries around as his weapon is actually his boss's.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Woo! Got into it there for a second.
I'm inclined to make a joke, but if you feel like that's the wrong answer...
That feels like a bad plan, personally. You want to ask about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That poor young man. I wonder what happened to him.
Oh yeah, we may never know.
Well, wherever he is, I hope he's okay.
I can't tell, but I think Wraith just smiled. Sorry, it's weird to see him do that. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little while so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up.
I was wondering where he went.
And he's blaring his latest song.
I would drown myself in the ocean.
Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?
No.
He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want to hear something from but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special in this. Fuck me.
Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines.
Thank you. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. I'm sorry, hold on, his bat is, I think it's a pool floaty.
Okay.
That's fucking hilarious. Definitely is. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression, because, I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. And I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool? And, like, I don't know, whatever, you know? A dip in the pool with the Wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that. Just don't forget about our little talk.
I've already forgotten the little talk.
We want to do...
What the ocean wants?
Yeah.
Okay.
You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. Hey, do you remember my story?
You mean the one you just told, like, a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you, I mean, like, what did you think of, the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird?
He's not weird.
He's not weird? Well, I don't think he's weird, but he's bad. What?
Hey! Wait, how did we get here?
Yeah.
You say that. I'm not saying that.
Well, I don't think he's weird, but he is bad, and I'm deeply upset with him. He didn't have all the knowledge he needed to begin with, but what's important is what you do with the knowledge once you have it. In the end, he's no better than the monster he killed.
How did that equate to that?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
This is glass him all over again. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone?
Yes and no.
Alright.
Yes and no. I think that's what makes it such a great story. It's unique and surprising, but relatable and familiar. I think we all know someone like that young man. I think we all have a little of him inside us.
Wraith giggles, not in a gross way like you're thinking, but a very silly one. I assume he's imagining a tiny version of himself dancing around in his own belly, because that's just who he is. What is happening?
This is taking a
You notice the temperature has dropped significantly.
Is it cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes.
Oh, there you are.
I hate you.
Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk. Not since, I heard that story from somebody else a long time ago.
The story you just told us 2 minutes ago?
Exactly, the one that wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we were about to make things awkward when we barge in, but obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight. Fucking roasted. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, not for us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in these After spending all day cooped up in those tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationships to tend to. Churama! You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about the Wraith story, about the young man who found out he was part of a sinister plot. What don't you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? And what if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume at a minimum. Our guests aren't the type that you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh god. Your turn.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, hold on. Repeat that. They were different. Rotates in a clockwise direction, blah blah blah. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame. Perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing.
Okay.
Well, not technically. Whatever the pointer stops on, that's your result.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Let's see what's on this station. What do you think? Listen more?
It just sounds like a fire.
Interesting. Here, pick another one.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there.
Talking about community.
It's you and everybody else,
Like
either playing the game or talking
show?
about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits.
No, like Community the show.
It's
No.
everybody that's
The
part
game.
of what makes Dead
Okay.
by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who
Turn it off.
is
Turn it
part of
off.
the community.
No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. Can you get the next bit?
You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire?
Ooh,
Should we do the Huntress? I feel like we haven't talked to her at all.
yeah, we can do Huntress.
Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming.
She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Oh. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, the special mushroom tea has always done the trick. But I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims. I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. This one is still undeniably odd. Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting rocking sensation, that was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. $5, it's Claudette and Dwight. Oh, Jesus. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. You should know. They're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. He uses bear traps. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember.
Were you drawing me?
Trapper doesn't answer.
You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out for me, are you?
Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them on the ass. If I bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're going to be in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun.
And if I don't pick you?
Remember what I said earlier? Or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep if you can. Just try not to roll over about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting on today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my styrofoam. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a really hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Here, you do Trapper. I gotta plug in my monitor here.
If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time, before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and, haha, well, you know, everyone calls me the Trapper for a reason. And they better call me the Trapper.
I swear, if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. Gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. You survived your first day.
Alright.
Alright, we're getting some Steam achievements. Let's see.
Can I take a quick break?
Yeah, we'll take a real quick break. We've been going for like just about an hour.
We'll be right back.
So we'll send you guys over to the BRB. Alright, and we're back. Thanks for sticking around, folks. You want to take this one?
No.
Alright. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. I feel lied to. There's like 40 clouds in that sky.
Maybe that's a fake sky.
Ooh, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you slept by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster.
Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew it was going to be a person. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious about his joyful demeanor, though.
Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left.
Well, at least he brought me a cup of...
No, wait, don't drink that.
What the hell was that?
They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet.
Aww.
This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place that you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to get not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It helps with the algorithms. Well, while we're shameless plugging, if you haven't yet, like the stream. Helps out the channel. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. Can we please move on?
Yes.
Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. No, I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave.
So why can't we pick the ocean?
Are you serious?
No.
You're lying. You are totally serious. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance.
But just...
Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into.
See, the ocean gets it.
You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate situations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture and bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them.
Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good?
You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points, I agree.
Can we please move on?
Yes, of course, apologies. The last few minutes aside, have you enjoyed your time here on the island? Oh, I can control the arrow keys, dope.
Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. Yes, I'm not at all suspicious that there's no option here.
What an encouraging response. And we're glad you're not suspicious. Hey Claudette, maybe Vriss isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. 0 chance, they're still clicking, even right now, to see how you respond. Hey, look at that. They don't know anything. It doesn't matter, though. Vriss, we're so happy to hear you're having fun.
I didn't say I was having fun.
Are we having fun?
I'm having a great time.
We're all having fun. Oh. I feel like I've been answered. I'm uncomfortable. Send help. Do you hear us? We are all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We had to sign away all our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement?
No.
No.
No. I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word. I, Bryce, agree to the terms of this verbal contract.
Hilarious. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes.
Hey, Bryce, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. And with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing.
Breakfast! I wonder who we're eating for breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... So much for maintaining those beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day, on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I love how fucking done with this shit the narrator is.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck.
Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to... And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say, did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. And last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though, and she literally is you.
Leave me alone.
It's not my fault, you're basically a vengeful spirit.
That's both very nice and very rude of you to say. Thank you.
That's my shtick. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. I think you've said that exact phrase.
Fuck off.
Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like a good amount of fun? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. What are you supposed to stand up to explain how yesterday made you feel?
I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon.
Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game, or sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Have we eaten anything since we got here?
Nope. Well, we may have eaten the beef carpaccio.
Right. We may have eaten beef carpaccio. It's alright, we're eating some beef carpaccio. That's our whole thing for 48 hours?
Well, it's only been 24 hours.
I guess. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention.
You hear that?
Who are you addressing? Me?
Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these horrifying killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator.
It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing as how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Yes! Oh god.
Okay.
How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Are we gonna see some fuckery?
Probably.
Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear, I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything.
Oh, wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some?
Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes.
Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and that I could hear you. Well, you know.
Know what? What do you think we're doing? Real quick, before, what do you think? Knowing how ridiculous this game is.
It's gotta be something, like, really stupid.
It's completely innocuous, right?
Yeah. You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun?
You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Well, it's not innocuous, so...
It's not fun.
Yeah, I guess. Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and that place is in our appendix. Why would it be there?
Oh.
Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him, Dwight?
Oh, that's mean. Poor Dwight.
You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it.
Jesus Christ, Claudette.
My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now.
Oh my god.
Let's go, lover boy. I noted all of our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, you're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragamy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool.
That sounds beautiful.
Today, you're on a date with you. Well, kind of. We're on a date with each other.
Self-love.
Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree bending over you to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's...
Oh my god, he don't fucking stop.
Hey babe, breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What was that about? Some forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy.
Are we
lazy.
supposed to forget that he tried to poison us this morning?
I guess.
Okay.
Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. Of course he's a fucking intermittent fasting bro. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much.
I could give you a private show. Catch you around.
His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design.
He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes. Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy.
We talked to her once and she drugged us.
We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hear us here. There. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point. You should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on the island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence, when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, Trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? I don't know, a bunny with a hatchet sounds kind of cute. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly, because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you should know... But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it, because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So, who will it be?
Trapper.
You want Trapper?
Yeah, he said not to reject me.
That's true.
I gotta go with Trapper.
Yeah, duh. Let's go! Why are we in a cave? Oh, right, he's a mine owner. Anyway, here we are, my beautiful cave, the only truly great place on this entire island. Welcome. Please make yourself at home, but not really. This is my home, and don't you forget it. But please, relax. This is where I come to get away from the screams, to hear other screams. I'm just kidding. This is a peaceful place, so long as no one arrives uninvited. And since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water. Far away. Do you understand?
Assume it's a trap.
Because
it's a literal trap and I'll die?
Because it's a literal trap and you'll die.
We get him.
No silence should last this long unless Wraith is around. Hey, seriously, don't go in the water. Even more importantly, though, stay away from that cave entrance, and don't ask me why. You got it?
Why can I ask?
Really? That one? Not this one?
Don't tell me what to do. Alright, we can do don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
Glad to see you have a spine and will continue to have one for at least a little while longer. Didn't expect that, though. Interesting. Very interesting. And maybe even hot? Oh, we got a coin?
Good call.
Anyway, I don't really know how to reward people who make me happy, since no one makes me happy. So I guess you can have a gold coin. He sure does love handing these things out. I doubt they really mean anything, though. These little collectibles rarely amount to anything. Now that you know what not to do around here, I guess I can finally get to know you. Nope, actually you can't, because exactly at this moment, the trickster shows up.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god. Hello there, you sexy thing. Not you, Trapper. I'm talking to this beautiful specimen over here. Why are you here? And I don't just mean in my secret spot. Why are you literally here on this island? Obviously for the same reason we all are. I think. Maybe. Actually, I have no idea why we're here. I better ask Wraith what's going on. He probably has all the answers. Anyway, I was saying something. Oh yeah, I want to find love, same as you. I don't know, sounds like a legit reason. Shut up, narrator. So what do you say? You want to find love with me?
God, no. I'm not interested, Trickster, and I demand that you leave this cave immediately. And please, take the water.
Why? Oh. Are we loyal?
I love Trapper.
Of course you do.
I chose Trapper for a reason.
And that reason is...
It's
Quick, think. You've got some decent options. The muscles, obviously. His mogul status, his can-do attitude. And by can-do, I mean can do several unspeakable acts of horror in a row without losing his breath. All good reasons.
It's none of your damned business.
Trickster, since you've probably never experienced it before, that's what loyalty sounds like. Wow.
God damn.
That's shade thrown at the K-pop industry. Please, do you have any idea what I've put my agent, lawyer, and personal stylist through? And they've stuck with me. That's loyalty.
He's not wrong.
Find me if you want to know exactly what it's like to work beneath a real boss. Before slipping out the back of the cave as quickly and silently as he arrived. Hey, look at that. Conflict without ever... fuck.
Hey, look at that. Conflict resolution without anyone getting slashed, bashed, or split in half. Your complete devotion and allegiance to this hulking monster really has brought a sense of calm purpose to your life.
Trapper's happy. At least he might be. He's smiling, but it's unclear if it's a happy smile or an angry rage smile. Then again, that's always the case with him. Well, thank goodness that's behind us. Even the smell of Cleaver body spray is not. Even if the smell of Cleaver body spray is not.
Is this supposed to be an axe?
That's an axe joke, yeah. That's definitely an axe joke. None of us are proud of that. I don't know, I think that was pretty good. If you don't mind, I'm feeling a little stressed out, and I hate to be uncomfortable in my own abode. I'll be right back. Oh god, is he gonna change? He's gone. Not sure for how long, though. What do you want to do while you wait?
Snoop around.
Do you want to snoop around?
Hell yeah.
I am very concerned that we're gonna step on a trap.
Oh. Alright.
You remain perfectly still, standing alone in this dimly lit cave. Some life you've made for yourself. It's amazing, though, you can stand all without a backbone, you big baby. I'm sorry, imagine all this time is making me talk like him. Trapper's back, and he's carrying an enormous jug of what looks like moonshine. Non-0% chance it's chlorine. Dwight did mention a bottle went missing from the pool shed. Well, do you want something to take the edge off like a skull jammed onto a spike? What?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You're damn right I do. A proper drink for a stressful day.
I was trying to be polite. Not sure how people actually do that. How'd I do? I nail it? Truth is, I don't think there was any way you'd say yes. I'm actually drinking this whole thing myself. But I'm quite charmed by your enthusiasm. Trapper begins to chug the mystery drink, but before he can finish it, Dwight and Claudette show up at the mouth of his cave. We are so sorry to interrupt. Please don't kill us again. But we've been told to make a very dramatic and urgent announcement. There's simply no time to waste. We can only make it on the beach, though, which is obviously a very natural and normal thing to happen right now at the exact moment we need to get you back to the group. Their story checks out. You and a frustrated trapper leave his cave. You read this bit.
Sorry, we had no choice. We had to bring you here. Yeah, someone likes the added drama. Oh damn, was this a setup? Why is Huntress walking over to you? Dwight and Claudette wisely turn and sprint away before Huntress arrives. What the hell are you doing here? Nice to see you too, comrade. I'm here because I have a proposition for Briss. Listen, I'll be completely truthful with you. I can't offer you any more love than Trapper can. Only an equal amount of hate. But I can offer you two things he can't. The first is fun. He's a miserable SOB even here in paradise. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast. You'd be having way more fun spending your time with me. But more importantly, I want something Trapper doesn't. A family. I want lots of kids, actually. I'm dying to have many children. Many children have also died to be with me, now that I think about it.
Yeah, she kidnaps kids.
Anyhow, if you want that too, you should leave him and come with me. But you must decide quickly. I don't like being exposed out in the open like this. So what do you say? Do you want to be with me?
I think we will remain loyal to Trapper, right?
Yeah. I cannot... How dare you? I chose Trapper for a reason. I'd never leave him for anyone. Good answer. So good you earned one of these!
Oh, more coins.
A coin. Ooh, a gold coin. Maybe there actually is something about these coins. Are they possibly the only way to pay your trickster's private island? Maybe. Huntress seemed less pleased with that answer, though. Very well then, but I promise I will have my vengeance for this slight. No, she won't, but only because Trapper is likely to kill you before she can. I have to ask, though, do you want kids?
No.
Negative. Why would anyone want kids? I have no idea. Maybe for the backup kidneys.
Sounds like my dad.
I'm just mad that it's calling out my kidney problems.
Yeah, you... Anyway, enough of this foolishness. Let's go back to my cave. I can't get over the fucking swimsuit pose. It's incredible. What a relief that's behind us. I would have hated if kids came between us. Or if you left me for that lunatic in a bunny mask. You probably would have hated the cleaver that came between the two sides of your body more, though, had that played out differently.
That's fair.
You were just gonna say that's hot, huh?
No. A little.
Yeah, there it is. But ultimately, I'm glad we went through that together. You showed real loyalty, and no amount of money can buy that. Because you showed you can be trusted, I'm finally ready to show you one of my sketches. And this time, I won't take no for an answer. This one is very important to me. I've never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this! That looks like someone a kindergartner make would if they had been blindfolded.
Oh.
Well, what do you think of it? Well, we have to lie to him, right?
It's something?
It's amazing.
Alright. I love it! You have some real skill, and I hope you continue putting time into developing this passion of yours.
Do you honestly think so, or are you just being polite? Honesty?
Seriously, it's great.
Are you dumb or a liar? Dumb.
Yeah, I'm kind of thick.
Yeah, we know. No shit. I didn't draw this. I stole it from Hillbilly. No, he's not on the island. He lost his spot to Trickster. My sketches are actually good. You really will get to see one soon.
Sorry.
That's okay. Dwight and Claudette are back at the cave entrance. We swear this time we're gonna tell you the truth. Honestly, please believe us, it's time for everyone for dinner. What?
That's okay, honey.
We're just gonna move on. It's fine. I'm so hungry I could eat another horse. Please note he said another.
Another? Another like you've eaten one before, or you've eaten a horse today?
Yes.
Yes, to which one?
Exactly.
Don't bother. You need to keep on schedule.
Hey, Dumb and Dumber, I have a question for you two. So much for the schedule. Yes, sir. Either of you want children? We can't answer that. How could we even think about becoming parents when all we want is our freedom? Whether it be freedom to leave this island, or the freedom to die and stay dead. I'll take that as a no on children. Good for both of you. You just earned yourself a quick death next time. Unless I forget I said this. Please don't. Don't what? Forget. Forget what? This is a nightmare. Now let's eat! I fucking love this game. This is the best $10 I ever spent. Oh, this shit's ridiculous. Oh, okay, hold on. Whew, woosah. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over the face. all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from sending... Ugh, fuck me.
From spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer.
What the hell is wrong with me? I can't read shit.
It's your ADD, you're going too fast.
Why did I decide to play a visual novel? I can't read.
I truly don't know.
Alright. No, you are fuck me. You go, I need a minute.
No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets.
But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the, appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster.
Oh boy!
Wraith is here too. Wow! We're not gonna do... You do this one, I can't
We're
read
not
it.
going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me. They're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them.
With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that! I'm not really hungry anyway, so I say we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross.
Agreed.
I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg, though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Yes, it is. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option.
Should we recap it honestly? He told us not to say nothing.
He did specifically say not to say nothing.
We spent a lot of time at his...
Oh, we fucked up. Stop right now. Right now. There will be no recapping of any kind. And we'll talk later.
The one time I choose not to be an asshole.
You chose badly. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. What?
Bony appetite.
Oh, that is what that says. I didn't. Okay. You understand why I was confused.
Don't you mean bone?
No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on the island.
Everyone eats without speaking.
Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Oh, we thank them again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. You flip a gold coin in their direction. For us? Just for doing our jobs? See, tip your waitstaff, folks. Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can willingly go, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it.
Can you stop that?
Sorry. That's what he sounds like.
No.
The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. His village was burned down.
Jesus.
And finally, everyone starts moving to the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh cool, and now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something.
Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades. Boggle?
Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Oh god. Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. It rings a bell. Try not to bore us. We are very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm for the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Vriss was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I feel like we should.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure. I'm game to tell a story.
I hope it's a mystery!
I forgot he was here.
Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Romance?
Absolutely. I'll tell a romantic story.
About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth? Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine?
Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends.
This is about to be wild.
They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months.
Bit too soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet.
Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire.
Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but that was actually quite bad. I'm sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. We just gonna keep doing Trapper?
I think we should do Spirit.
Alright, let's do Spirit. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you get out of anyone else in this group.
I thought she was gonna say our story.
Yeah, fucking seriously. Like all good stories, I stole this from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride, or technically I suppose The Fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods of a beautiful, shabby chic farmhouse. Together, they spent months planning the details of the wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. Oh, we should go taste cakes again.
Hell yeah.
That was so good. It was the only thing I enjoyed doing about our wedding planning.
Yep.
They chose, oh god, how do I pronounce that? Lilikoi?
Yeah.
Lilikoi? When it came time to figure out the decorations, however, the bride, or the fiancée, I guess, she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted.
Oh, it's you.
I do not wear open-toed sandals. I don't know where mine went. Having decided on a lovely natural setting for their ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create unique floral arrangements from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding so they'd be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods she surveyed, the bride, the fiancé, since they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many they were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off to the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon a once familiar clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow, it was more beautiful now than it had ever been before, and just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant and colorful she became dizzy looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower, and every time she did, she noticed just further ahead impossibly, even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of spring air, the bride, the fiancé, crept further into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering, moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been, now only flies buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Oh, she is crying.
Oh.
Into a shadowy glen she walked and walked and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old, dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for fresher blooms to clip, but never finding them.
Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are. Out there, all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad.
Just like someone we know. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Briss, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We actually don't care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. Well, since they're not going to ask us, what would you delete? Like what part 2?
Mulan.
Mulan 2, really?
It absolutely did not need a sequel.
Fair enough. It didn't really live up to the potential that it could have.
It wasn't good at all. What about you?
I don't know. I think... See, part of me wants to say Friday the 13th Part 2... Or not Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Why did I think that you were talking about Freaky Friday for a second?
Is there a Freaky Friday 2?
They're making one, yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Is it like the same...
Mm-hmm.
So they're just...
Lee's back.
Why is Jamie Lee just suddenly getting all of her old roles again?
She's badass.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I'm glad she came back in Halloween, but like, I was very confused. Anyway!
What's your answer?
Like, part of me wants to say Friday the 13th. Not Friday the 13th, I did it again. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Because it's such a big departure from the original. But, like, I don't know, I kind of like it. It's camp. I like camp. I don't know. Hellraiser 2. Actually, I'm just going to shotgun that. Hellraiser 2. Hellraiser 1 was a perfect movie, and then anything after that is just not good.
Can I change my answer to Hocus Pocus?
Ooh, really? You don't like 2?
I didn't like 1.
That's a controversial opinion. If you have controversial opinion on your bingo cards, take it off. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment.
She makes a good point. Twilight.
Well, Twilight didn't need a first one. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Is that a thing? Is that a joke? Are we gonna have to figure out what that is?
I think it's them trying to kill themselves again.
Probably. Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to, wink, wink, end up dead.
Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing?
Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? You'll be in.
Jesus.
What do you say we take this to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? And what if we just turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. It's running away to some place more secluded versus after. They should probably join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. No, she does have fucking thighs for days.
Yeah.
Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. That's because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Huntress was I don't think she was the first character that moved slower than the rest of them, but her movement speed in Dead by Daylight is like a couple steps behind the rest of these guys. I think it's because she's a ranged killer. Like, she actually throws hatchets.
Okay.
And if she was the same speed as, like, Trapper, who is standard speed, she would just be completely better than him.
Well, I was gonna say she is, but I like Trapper better, so that's a lie.
Well, Trapper kind of sucks ass in game.
Okay.
He does his best. Anyway.
Carry on.
Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. Why do I love her?
You guys would have fabulous conversations early in the morning.
Probably.
When you like to rant about capitalism.
It's not just early morning when I like to rant about capitalism.
Oh, I know. It is all day, every day.
Yeah. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. You lost me at locally sourced. Also, public domain, there's not that many, well, I don't know about not that many good public domain books. I just haven't.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is, I think all of H.P. Lovecraft is actually public domain now.
Yeah, so you're just wrong.
I'm just wrong. I'm loud and wrong. If you have loud and wrong, tick it off. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or does it just me? I can't. He's being sarcastic, right?
I don't know.
Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you, for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy.
Same.
Alright.
I think we stay with Trapper.
We're just gonna stick with Evan?
Yep. Trapper?
I'm glad you finally decided to take this seriously and make an effort. Don't disappoint me.
Yikes.
Or do. My fish haven't eaten in days. Fish?
Okay.
You arrive at the pool and find that no one else is in it. The two of you seem to have it all to yourselves.
Why is the water in this pool always a little warm?
Trapper laughs. I have no idea. Now, do you know why I chose this spot for us?
It's another test.
It's another test. I like that one.
Yeah.
You're testing me to see if
Hey.
I'll pretend... Oh, sorry.
You're testing me to see if I'll pretend to be happy while I'm sitting in a pool used by cretins.
Why would I do that to you? Ooh.
Inconvenience?
Yeah.
Simple. You're a huge pain in the ass who likes to see people suffer.
That sounds like... I think you've said that to me before.
Yeah.
True, but this was such a... God damn it. Actually, I brought you to this pool for two reasons. First is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Oh,
I keep picking the wrong thing. You
me
pick
too.
something.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll have to see where things go. Hopefully, they keep pointing up.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Doesn't matter anyway. We can, I mean, we could. I know I could. But we're not allowed to. Yeah, I can't tell you why either. Get what I'm saying?
I want to know more.
Me too.
Why?
Why?
Hey. Not again. I'm not sure I do. Why can't we be together tonight?
You should know by now I don't like questions. Way to end the day like a big dumbass, you stupid dumbass. I'm leaving. Trapper leaves the pool with a big smile after the water unexpectedly gets warm again. He peeped the pool.
Oh. Hey, wait a second, Trapper. You never told me the second reason you brought me to this pool.
Oh yeah, the chlorine is great for washing off blood, especially in those hard-to-reach places. You know how it is. FYI, if you do know how it is, you should keep it to yourself. Damn it, I see those dweebs, Claudette, Doug, and Claudia, waving at us. I think we both need to head to the volleyball court. He's right, dry off and go to the volleyball court, thank you. And later, you're really going to want to scrub your own hard-to-reach places with actual soap. Chlorine's no match for whatever Trapper gets up to in these pools.
The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty.
That's because it was. Oi, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that, you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Vrist chooses.
Ooh.
Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. No particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? It's almost like the order does matter. Wraith, you go first. You look like you'd hate it. Stop talking. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Vrist privately. I don't know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you what I've been working on. It's gonna be really special. The kind of thing where we really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it?
I fucking hate that you whispered that.
Well, he whispered it. I wanted it to be true to life.
Okay.
I mean, what
Hey, just go on.
Alright. Wraith nods, proud. Hit us, spirit.
Hit it.
Figuratively, damn it, Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people. You gotta read this one.
Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be born anew.
That's it.
If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go drop crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day.
Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of?
All of them.
I love her. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang out with Spirit. Sorry, anyway, Wraith. Wait, what? Didn't we already see this?
Yep.
I'm not whispering it again. What the fuck happened? Okay, now Trapper goes again? What?
Trapper didn't go the first time.
Fuck, what? Did I fuck something up? Did the game fuck something up? Am I stupid?
Yes.
Oh. Why yes, thank you, I'd love to. So Vrist, you're probably thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Wait, so... Did we not get an option to go with Huntress? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber, there's one more important thing to do. No reality surviving No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of your contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push.
Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it?
Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. No, that's fair. Welcome to Murderer's Island! It is now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be?
But why?
Oh, sorry. Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings? Someone dangerous? What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. Although I totally normalize supporting men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier.
Oh.
Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, and then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, so which sociopath are you eliminating?
You want to get rid of Wraith?
I would like to get rid of Wraith. Okay. I don't care about him.
I want it to be known my choice was going to be Huntress. I don't like her.
You don't like Huntress? Really?
Yeah. I don't know, something about her.
You want to flip a coin? We'll roll some dice.
We'll roll a dice. Do you want even or odds?
No, we can just roll for highest.
Beaten 11.
A 6. Alright.
Yeah, get rid of Huntress.
I hate to get rid of anyone. Mostly because you all scare me so much, but also because it just doesn't seem fair. But life's not fair, is it? With her strong arms that could probably hurl me back to the mainland, a face no one has ever seen, a tragic backstory she loves to bring up whenever there's a break in the conversation. Huntress, I'm describing you. This hurts, but I have to eliminate you. Phew, honestly, this is a bit of a relief for me. I don't have to constantly try to impress you. It's been exhausting. Tonight, this fancy attire is coming off and the sweatpants are going on. Tomorrow, I think I'll stand in the ocean and catch salmon with my bare hands. Yeah, I said bare hands. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Vriss when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with...
Oh my fucking god.
Their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. How do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved.
You alright?
This game's fucking hilarious. I hope you sleep well tonight. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back to put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule.
Will you pass me my lotion?
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of a game.
Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Huntress's eyes are filled with anguish. The bunny ears on her mask must have drooped. Oh, they have drooped.
Aww.
It is as I feared. I am a wild animal, an unlovable beast of the forest. I shall diminish and go into the east and remain the Huntress. And I thought Spirit was the emo one. I don't really know what's happening here. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention. Oh, Vriss? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way... Yeah, right? One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Vriss's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Vriss's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I get eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care, about how
Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me?
Nah. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you've got to come check out IP Island. It's dope. That's where the real killers are hanging out, fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone the Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm taking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them like Ghostface. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface! Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, and you too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You
do?
Sorry. Yes, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn! You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that You know what, I don't care. That's fair. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. Yeah, I've got something to confess.
Oh my god!
Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Huntress get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've ever felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundations of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means I have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Ah well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy.
Oh. Hey.
Okay. We've done 2 days. I'm getting hungry. Let's call it here.
Alright.
We're gonna do a quick save. Yep. Okay.
Wow. This was interesting.
This was interesting. We're definitely gonna have to come back in and finish it, I think. Perhaps. I'll see if I can't convince her to come back. If nothing else, I think I'm gonna play through this on my own at some point. Maybe not on stream, but this is fucking wild. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you want to see more live streams, I'm going live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Doing Baldur's Gate 3 with Berserker.
There might be more lobotomies.
There might be more lobotomies. I genuinely don't know what we're doing. So, until
Hopefully
next...
they save.
Hopefully